We're starting our weight loss journey today, and I need to lose 100 pounds in a year, and that's all they see is the painful part. What they don't see is the other 99% that creates such a better person. And that's not just weight loss, that's literally anything else in life. What's going on, guys? It's Joey. Today, I want to talk about the worst part about my 110-pound weight loss journey and what happened afterward with getting more attention, what I expected from that, what actually happened, how I perceive that, and a very valuable life lesson that I learned that I want to share with you today. So as many of you probably already know, I have lost over 110 pounds in 1 year. When I was 19 years old, I used to be over 315 pounds in high school. Ridiculous, I know. But I did decide to change some things up in my life because I wanted more from my life. I was looking at my life and I knew I did not want the life that I had currently had. So I had to figure out what I had to do to change some things up, get into a different lifestyle, get into the dream body or whatever dream I want to live. I had to figure out how I can get there. And that's where I started. So the reason I wanted to lose weight was simply because I wanted to look better. I wanted to look into the mirror and say, wow, that is one sexy beast right there. Because whenever I did look into the mirror, I was very self-conscious. I was very low self-esteem. I didn't like what I saw staring back at me. Because of that, it gave me a lot of issues outside of myself because internally I was not fulfilled and I did not know what I was doing wrong. I didn't know what was going on. And so because I wasn't getting that self-fulfillment that I was trying to achieve, I wasn't happy all the time. I didn't like how I looked. I knew that I could change some different things in my life, not just based on fitness and weight loss, but some other things with relationships, friends, family, social situations, getting out of my shyness. I used to be very, very shy. But the reason I decided to lose weight was simply just because I wanted to look in the mirror and look at myself and say, that is a very attractive person, because my whole entire life it had been made very clear by every single person in my life, besides like my mom and I think partially my dad, that I was not actually ugly and fat. They had that support, you know, they made me feel good and everything, and that was awesome. But for me personally, I don't want to hear what I want to hear. I want to hear what I have to hear. Losing this weight gave me a more true perception on life when it comes to dating men and women. Not dating men and women, just dating men and women in general. My confidence was shooting up because everybody around me was complimenting me, and obviously I was getting more attention from the girls and everyone was just treating me a lot better, and that's awesome. It was really cool. I even learned a lot about the social hierarchy, which I had no idea existed. Clearly, not everybody is truly equal when it comes to performance, when it comes to ability. Sure, we are all born equal. We're all born little babies, right? But when we develop into older humans, into bigger animals, we tend to lose track of what we need to do to compete in this game we call life. And that is why you see a lot of people on the very bottom of the social hierarchy and the 1% of wealth at the very top of the social hierarchy, the 1% of the most attractive people at the very top of that social hierarchy, the 1% of the most alpha men in the world, top of that social hierarchy. Okay, you have to realize that there are different levels and life truly is a game. So at the end of the day, when I lost that weight, I ended up not even liking the attention as much as I thought I would, because when I was shy, when I was young, I was always jealous of the cool kids that were always hanging out in the quad. You know, they were always making jokes. They didn't care what went on. Everyone knew who they were. Everyone knew they were cool. The attractive kids, that's just their natural born gift. To be honest, those people that are naturally born attractive have it a lot harder, because they do not have the same life lessons hitting them in the face to teach them how to grow as a person. Being able to go from a fat guy to an attractive guy really allowed me to open up my eyes and not take for granted what I had created. But the biggest thing was I had no idea that I would not feel as fulfilled. And it's really hard to explain the feeling of fulfillment. When I wanted to be that cool guy, be that attractive guy, when I wanted to get the attention, and I always craved attention, even though I was very shy and I was too nervous or anxious to go get the attention I was seeking, I still looked around and projected myself into their lives and said, wow, they have that attention, that's what I want, or at least that's what I thought I wanted. Like I said before, I did not lose the weight to get more attention. I did not lose the weight for more attention from girls, for more attention in the public, for more respect or whatever. I lost the weight because I wanted to look in the mirror and say, I am proud of what I created, and that is a very attractive person that nobody else helped me with. Because I did not get that fulfillment that I would have thought I got, that taught me the trueness of happiness and self fulfillment. It's just like when some people talk about wealthy people and they say, when you're rich, you're not happy. Well, that's only true to some extent, because you can be rich and you can be very happy. Matter of fact, I think the wealthiest people in the world are the happiest people. One, because they flip their mind, so they don't think like other people. They think in a very different process than most other people, and that's why they are the 1%. So it doesn't make sense to me that they're smart enough to create wealth that 99% of other humans cannot, yet they can't figure out how to be happy. Sure, it does happen a lot, because when you chase happiness through money, that is where you are looking for external factors to fulfill your needs, fulfill your happiness, and that is not the answer. And that's what I'm trying to explain in this video. Even a huge life change does not necessarily mean that you will be fulfilled or you will be happy. And that is the lesson I learned. It doesn't matter if it's wealth, it doesn't matter if it's girls, it doesn't matter if it's attraction, it doesn't matter if it's attention or respect or anything. It doesn't matter what the external factors are. The external byproducts of a huge life change that is a very positive life change still does not bring you happiness and fulfillment. It's the lessons we learn internally through those challenges, those hard times, those journeys that develop us and give us that self-fulfillment, because we're looking around trying to buy a Lamborghini to make us happy. We're looking around trying to be more attractive or pick up more girls to make us happy. When in reality, that is not what makes us happy, because those are all external byproducts of what you are trying to achieve. And it's because of this perception flip that I'm able to get a lot more true perception on reality that expresses to me how truly men are, how truly women are, how truly relationships are, how truly the human nature is. And it's a very interesting thing, because the more I learn about it, the more I kind of seclude in my own thing and do my own thing, and I guess you could say going MGTOW naturally, just because of the things that I learned and the perceptions in my head that are being flipped from what I grew up thinking the world was actually like. So I'm really just learning more and more about how lonesome our journey through life really is. I was watching XXXTentacion's No Jumper interview after he had died, and I was rewatching it, and I really like the depth of thought that this kid was going through, because you can tell when someone's mind is actually open and they think very deeply about things and very thoroughly about the things they say and the things they think about. And I really respected the fact that he talked about this, because it's something that I can truly personally relate to. So XXXTentacion said, no matter where you are, no matter how many people are around you, or no matter how strong the bond is between you and some other person in an intimate relationship, you will always be alone. Attached to that are memories and feelings that no one else will truly understand from your point of view. So to wrap this video up, the biggest takeaway I want you guys to understand from this video is that you need to put yourself through pain and through challenges and hardships and obstacles and all these different things that are going to bring you pain, because on the other side of pain, a much better person. It sounds scary, because the only thing people think about is the time that they are at now until the time that they achieve that painful situation, right? So we're starting our weight loss journey today, and I need to lose 100 pounds in a year, and that's all they see is the painful part. What they don't see is the other 99% that creates such a better person. And that's not just weight loss, that's literally anything else in life. The rest of your life, all those lessons that you learned in that painful year of trying to go to the gym and this and that, and which, by the way, you're gonna get used to it and you're gonna start loving the gym, and it's inevitable that you're gonna keep a nice body. But do something that is going to challenge you, because it is going to make you better. Pain is good. You have to flip that mindset. Don't avoid pain. Pain is good, as long as you can take something away from it. If you just keep banging your head against a wall, not learning your lesson, then figure out how you can work on that. Take yourself through pain to achieve something that you think will make you happy, whether it's money, getting that hot girlfriend, getting that dream body. It doesn't matter what it is. Do what you think you want to get that thing that you think will bring you happiness and fulfillment. And then what you want to do, what I want you to do, is analyze the situation. Now that I have my dream body, am I happy? Am I fulfilled? I can tell you, more likely than not, you are not going to be fulfilled, you are not going to be happy, but you need to determine that and actually experience that through your own being, because I cannot give you that perspective. I cannot give you that point of view. You have to do that and see it for how it really is. And only then will you figure out why that does not fulfill you and why that does not bring you happiness. And then from there, that is when you can start to work on yourself and work on your own happiness internally, and you won't have to rely on external factors. That's why I don't rely on friends. I don't have to have a lot of friends to be happy. I don't have to have a girlfriend to be happy. I don't have to have anything to be happy except myself, my thoughts, and my purpose and what I want to achieve. That is what I learned on my 100-pound weight loss journey. It is so much bigger than just going from fat to attractive. That's very shallow. Shoot a comment down below what you guys thought about this video. I thought it was pretty interesting, and I really just wanted to throw some value at you guys from life lessons that I took away from this, because I know that some of my strengths are being able to perceive things very deeply and analyze those things and take it to a deeper level of understanding. And so that is why I make the videos the type of way that I make them, because I want to try and express my perception on life for you guys, so you guys don't have to make the same mistakes. You guys can maybe learn from how I think and apply that to your own life, because I've applied it to my life. I've seen success, so it only makes sense if you guys apply what I teach and see more success. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.